don't know. Sounds good to me.
All right.
What are we doing here?
We're going right now.
Are we?
Right now.
Are we in?
We're in.
We're live in the Matrix.
In the Matrix.
7th time.
Prime time.
Hell yeah. So,
Right.
what was it that I was going to show you? Oh, that's the names.
Whoa.
Oh, yeah. This hidden chamber that they found in the Sphinx.
When?
They've known about it for a long time, but I've never seen it on any documentary. Dude, it's fucking wild. There's literally a porthole with a hatch in the top of the Sphinx's head that goes down. And they don't show which way or like where it goes. And then there's a couple other spots. And if this guy was shooting a video at the Sphinx, right? And it's built on bedrock. The whole Sphinx is built primarily on this bedrock. So it's been layered and rebuilt over the millennia or however long it's been there. But right at the front of the paws is these wooden slats, like floorboards, like they built like a extra,
So they've already been inside.
So yes, they found an entrance right there, and they're covering it up from the public, and just making it look like a like a boardwalk, and it's right at the base of the front of the paws, and you can clearly see it. And they did test holes and this and that, said they didn't find anything. And there's like another side chamber right on the body of the side of the Sphinx, and you can go right in it. I was like, whoa, some crazy stuff.
Well, let's look at it right now. We could just look it up.
Yeah.
Just look it up right now.
Do it.
Who's like a good, or what's like a good spot? Should I just Google it? I guess I could just Google it.
Yeah, type in Sphinx hidden chambers, because you know what they were searching for, right?
No, I do not.
It was the what's it called? Look up, but there it was like a special book of knowledge.
This keyboard is. I gotta get used to it. The placement, the backspace, and the miniaturization of it.
Turn this up a little bit. There was this special book of knowledge, right? That they were looking for. I can't remember the name right now. I'm trying to think of it, but we can look it up. And who knows if they actually found it? They might have.
Japanese team from Waseda University, Tokyo.
Let me see here.
Why is this slow right now?
What's going on?
I don't know. All right, secret chambers beneath the Sphinx. Rare images show how to access the Sphinx.
Yeah, check this out.
1987, a Japanese team from Waseda University, under the direction of Sakuji Yoshimura, carried out an electromagnetic sounding survey of the Khufu Pyramid and Sphinx and found several cavities and tunnels. Rare images of the Great Sphinx suggest there are several intricate entrances.
Dude, Dr. Zahi Hawass. He found and went inside these chambers. They have it on video. In 1997, this news team went with him, and they showed off the hatch. They took a guy up on top of the Sphinx.
Oh, here's a picture right here.
Yeah, look. But they created a like a door, like a trap door, so that this would not rot out. You know what I'm saying? Because they didn't want it to rot out.
Huh. So this is 1925.
Holy crap!
But is that what we're looking at?
Yes. This is the top, the head of the Sphinx.
Huh. After a couple decades, the entire Sphinx was finally excavated in 1925 to 1936.
Holy crap, dude.
It is precisely during that period when the most interesting images of the Great Sphinx were taken. These images depict numerous cavities, entrances, and what appear to be tunnels that, according to many, leads below this majestic ancient monument. Whoa. So what's going on?
So
So you're saying
They've
that it's in
been
the top of the head right here?
yes, and see these other
What's
tunnel
this shit?
chambers
What
are
does that
showing off right
say?
here.
Inside the body? 2 cavities inside the body.
Yeah, dude, they were doing some crazy ritual type of I don't even know. It's just crazy how they showed these tunnels in these chambers that run all the way from the Sphinx to the Great Pyramid.
Make sure this is legit. Secret History Wiki. What is this?
Dude.
The secret chamber beneath the Sphinx is not really secret at all.
To the average person,
Right. It's been known about for centuries, but forgotten in our own time. It was last described in print in 1953. Well, there you go.
That's mind-blowing.
Mind blowing. That is kind of cool.
There's a chamber.
It would make sense. Why wouldn't there, you know? They put chambers in everything.
They found another chamber in between the Sphinx and the Great Pyramid that goes down 90 feet. But it does it in 2 sections. So it goes down like 50 some feet. Then there's like a chamber. Then it goes over and drops another 30 feet or 40 feet.
You're talking about the Sphinx?
Yeah. But in between the Sphinx and the Great Pyramid, they found a chamber that goes down, and they buried someone there. Like a huge sarcophagus. They found it 90 feet down under the earth. Huge, giant obelisk pillars, 4 of them. And they had to drain the water out of this so they could get down there. And they pull out this huge 7-foot sarcophagus. Fucking mind-blowing. Huge. Like something that weighed like almost 2,000 pounds. Or maybe more. How did somebody get this 2,000-pound sarcophagus 90 feet under the earth?
There's probably not that. There was probably, you know, sand there. Maybe it was just the land was. Maybe it was just there wasn't. Maybe there was just no sand. 90 feet.
Well,
because they think there was like a torrential downpour,
right?
They think there was a torrential downpour because there's sediment.
Yeah,
levels
they talked
the
about
Sphinx.
that over the years.
So
they
that could
think
be
it's
what it
way
is.
older than it really is. They say it dates back before the Egyptian dynasties, almost 10 to 12,000 years ago. That's insane.
That's a long time.
And the face that you see on it is not the original face. They say it's been resculpted to resemble emperors and kings that came after. You know, the pharaohs.
Oh, like it's already been there.
Yeah. And so over time it's been fixed and changed and recoded. But they think the original face was a lion because that's what it looks like. So they think the original was a big lion face representing that animal, you know. But then over time they changed it into the shape of the kings and the different emperors or whatever, or the pharaohs as they call them.
Right. Whoa.
Super interesting concept. I was like, damn.
That is crazy.
And this secret, I cannot think of it. It's this book of knowledge that is supposed to be hidden under the Sphinx.
Like that book from the Mummy movie? The book of Amun-Ra or whatever?
Similar. Like, that talks about some of the history of the earth and everything. That's what the book is supposed to be. I cannot think of the name, though. We should look it up. I'm going to try and look it up real quick. Just a crazy concept, though.
Like, if only we had the Library of Alexandria, you know? So many questions would be answered.
That, to me, is sad. Because I really would like to know, you know, the true historical pathway. And it kind of gets cut off when you lose that much knowledge.
Dude, there was so much knowledge.
So much. They had gathered pieces of knowledge from around the world.
Yeah.
Compiled it in this one ultimate ancient library.
Yeah.
Where was that at? In Greece?
It was, I think.
Yeah, that's sad, man. Knowledge lost forever in time.
Super important knowledge.
Important.
Just imagine what they had. The history that they had. That we just will never
We don't know. We'll never know. Like the whole idea, I was like, did they not write about how they made the Great Pyramids, these ultimate structures? No one like wrote down how they did it.
Right.
That to me is weird that it's not talked about when you watch like these documentaries and all that, you know? It's like,
There's
where
so
is
much
that?
to talk about, maybe.
It's true, but it's like, where is that? You know, hieroglyphs have been translated, so you think somewhere somebody would have something about how they did it.
Right.
I don't know.
Yeah, you'd think.
Right?
There
You
probably
think,
was.
are
in
they
this,
hiding it? No, I'm kidding. But
Probably was. There was some kind of writing, obviously. Just things get destroyed over these thousands of
it's
years.
true.
But we can't even think of like time like that, you know?
It's hard. And the weird part is we want to like know the exact order of our time structure. We're just dead set on making sure we know exactly what happened throughout these period of
Right.
times. And
Well, like,
some people are obsessed on that journey to find out what happened, you know, through human progression from the past to where we are now. Some of
right.
that's lost in translation, and
But it's
it's like,
interesting how,
whoa.
like, it's like the year 2017. Like, we have this number. Like, there was the year
Oh yeah,
0, and then everything before that was negative, and, like,
that is
just kind of
that's
weird.
that is
We
weird.
base it on, like, the death of Jesus
Yeah, what does AD stand for? It's
after death.
the Hall of Records. That's what's under the Sphinx.
You think?
That's what they apparently is the mythology or the lore of it. That's what they say. There's this epic
Well, if they
Hall
find
of
it, no one's
Records.
going to find out about it.
Right here on Wikipedia, I'll read it. It's a name given by Edgar Casey to an ancient library rumored to be deposited at the time of King Imhotep at Giza in Egypt.
King Imhotep.
Imhotep. That's a trip. I'm
Imhotep?
not sure.
Was that the character what's
I
that
should know
actor's
this.
name? What's that actor's name who plays the evil mummy in the first one? David, no, fuck. He plays in Zoolander. Remember that?
Who?
Billy Zane.
Oh yeah. Oh my
Billy
god.
Zane. Yeah, him. He plays the original evil mummy.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, Billy Zane.
That's right. Whoa.
Yeah,
The first two were awesome.
they were. I liked them.
Super good.
Yeah, Brendan Fraser. Is it Brendan Fraser? Yeah, he was good, but now he's
On
kind of.
point.
I don't know what happened to him. He just disappeared.
Fell off. Happens.
He just got too famous, maybe, from the
Nah.
movies. No,
Kinda
he just
just-
left.
His acting, that style of films was just dying.
Mm,
So that, you know, Disney, these other companies just went a different direction. So
right, that makes sense.
I feel like I don't know.
Did you
Movies
ever-
are weird.
Did you ever see Monkey Bone?
Monkey.
That movie Monkey Bone, he was in it. It
Sounds
was like
familiar.
animated. He like had this cartoon character that was a monkey that he drew, and then it becomes like a reality because
What?
he's like living in this dream world because he gets a concussion, I think.
That's interesting. I've never heard that.
So he's like in this Tim Burton-esque type world where
Whoa.
his character comes alive, and it's like his alter ego,
What?
and then escapes because like when he gets another chance to come back to life, but when he's trying to leave this dream world to come back from his concussion, Monkey Bone gets out of the hole, which like this hole in the sky, and then he becomes his real consciousness, so he's like a totally different person. So
What?
the movie's like him being stuck and trying to get back into his body.
Whoa.
But it's like a silly movie. It's super funny though.
Oh my god.
It's a good
Who made
movie.
that? It reminds me of remember My Favorite
I don't know.
Martian?
Maybe it is Tim Burton. Or
Huh.
could be wrong. I don't know.
I got a 4.7 out of 10. Those films do though, these corny comedies. Some are good, but you get a lot of like stuff like that. Like I've never heard of Monkey Bone, but I mean there's a lot of movies I haven't heard of, so
We just watched the trailer.
I mean we can.
Did they even have one?
Not on IMDb, but on YouTube. Go to YouTube. Henry Selick is the director.
What other movies has he made?
Let's find out. He's done Coraline, The Nightmare Before Christmas, James and the Giant Peach. Holy shit, this guy's on point. And he's known for Monkey Bone as well.
Oh, shit.
So that's his 4 films right there. Holy shit. James and the Giant Peach, dude.
That movie's a trip.
Wow, this guy's awesome.
It's a good movie, though.
He directed all 3 of those movies, too.
Wow. Super creative.
Like stop motion, claymation.
Yeah.
That stuff's amazing. Takes like hundreds of hours. Probably hundreds of thousands of hours.
Yeah, just
is that right?
And animating.
Maybe that's too much, but thousands of hours of just take a picture, move the guy, take a picture, move the guy, take another picture. It's like, my God.
Sounds terrible.
And then you have to assemble it in the computer.
Actually, that sounds kind of fun. The editing part would be cool to put it all. It would be tedious though, frame by frame. Dude.
And then you have to add all the effects and clean it up. That's insane.
Right.
So amazing. Like, what's the other one with Wallace and Gromit?
Wallace and Gromit. That was what one was that?
Remember those?
Wallace and Gromit. Yeah.
The guy, the farmer, and his dog.
Wallace and Gromit.
Yeah.
The guy and his dog.
Yeah, remember that?
Is it like a beige dog with a black spot?
Yeah. Wait. I think so. Check it out. Remember that?
Oh, yeah. It's that same animation as that chicken movie, Chicken Run.
Yeah. They did this before that.
Is it the same person?
Mm-hmm.
Those movies were cool. Those animations on them.
Yeah, it's like a unique claymation.
It's kind of like I feel like the animation reminds me of like a claymation newspaper comic.
Oh, yeah.
For some reason, the drawings.
Like Garfield or something. Yeah.
Some silly.
The Peanuts.
Like, I don't know, maybe.
That's cool, though.
Or something.
You got a Oscar nominee for Animated Feature Film of the Year. This guy's awesome.
For that movie? Wallace and Gromit or Chicken Run?
Movie? For Coraline.
Oh.
Damn.
Oh, so this is that same guy who did Monkey Bone.
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
Oh.
And then The Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yeah, that's a classic.
Damn.
For sure.
Straight up.
That's a really good movie. The part that always got me when I was little was the part where the, spoilers, where the monster, the villain, dies at the end. How the threads get all taken out and he's like filled with all the beetles and like worms and shit.
What is this movie?
The Nightmare Before Christmas.
I don't even remember it.
You haven't seen it in a while? Then?
It's been... I think I've only seen it one time.
Oh, man.
Surprisingly.
Yeah.
I've just never been huge on the animated films, but I've seen a few.
Yeah. It's kind of a weird vibe. Those movies, they give you like a weird...
Like James and the Giant Peach totally had that weird vibe. You're just like, this is demented slightly, you know? Like Tim Burton and like that kind of vibe. And
I feel the same way.
Super just, you're like, that was awesome, but gross and disturbing at the same time. Like,
that's why the scene I'm talking about is he gets all the threads. I could probably pull it up and find it.
Yeah, dude.
For some reason, it just reminded me of it. Like how they animated it for back then must have been crazy.
It is.
Because of all the little bugs inside of when he's like falling apart, he's filled with insects and there's like hundreds of them.
They fly out or what?
They're like crawling, like there's worms and maggots.
Oh, yeah, and it's like, has that look of...
They're like falling on the ground and like, yeah.
Whoa. That's cool. So much work.
And it was the 90s when they
probably started making it like... What year did it come out?
I think it came out in like 96.
I got you.
94?
Let's see if you're right. What if it's 95? Let's see. I gotta go to the director. Nightmare Before 93.
Oh,
Oh, snapped.
93.
Jack Skellington.
So I was 4 years old. That's crazy. Good movie.
My sister likes that movie.
Yeah. It's kind of got some
8
musical.
out of 10.
It's got like musical aspects to it too. There's just a lot of singing because the two main characters are like in love and they sing, and you know.
So, okay, that's legit though.
Then it's dramatic.
Cool art style though.
Jack Skellington, that's his name.
Yeah, look at that. That's epic.
It's just loading, buffering.
Oh, damn it!
It's too high res a photo. Dude, that looks like the shadow monster in Stranger Things.
Oh snap! Scary. Dude, Stranger Things though.
I know.
That season was epic.
I've been
Such a good season.
So hard yesterday.
I did too. I started
9 hours.
at lunchtime, the day of.
Lunchtime, like noon. Oh my gosh.
I got done at a little after 11, I think. Kind of took a break here and there, but pretty much watched it all the way through. You know, stopped to get some food, get some water, take a dump.
The regular.
The regular.
Yeah, you gotta do that. If you're sitting and binging for 9 hours and you haven't taken a shit, we're gonna explode later.
Dude, it's like Cartman on the World of Warcraft South Park episode. He like calls it his mom from upstairs. They're all in the basement with their fucking ultimate PC setups. They're playing World of Warcraft. He's like, "Mom, toilet." And she brings it down. He just shits all over the place like a fucking idiot.
Her and her arms and
dude, that's oh,
those guys are geniuses.
It really is. That shit's so funny. I haven't watched a lot of the Simpsons, but South Park always cracks me up.
Yeah, they're trying. I think they're trying to go back to their kind of like
their roots.
Yeah, they're trying to bring it back.
Instead
of making all their stuff around social stuff that's going on, they kind of want to go back to the lives of the citizens of South Park and what goes on in South Park.
Character and story.
Yeah.
Seriously. Fuck all that. I mean, it's
but
good.
They've been going for so long.
It's good, though. I mean, they did touch a lot of subjects, and, you know, it made sense. But to keep it and fuel it, just, you know, I think that'll be awesome. To go back to focusing on just the town, the characters, some trippy adventures, like do that.
Right.
Stranger Things, make a Stranger Things South Park or something. That would be epic, like that vibe.
They should just have the monster.
I mean, they got the crew, they could do it, the little town, like it's perfect. Yeah. That'd be a great episode.
Hawkeye, what's the name of the town? Hawkins.
Yep. Or wait, Hawkins. Is that the whole town? Hawkins?
Yeah, I think it's just Hawkins.
Illinois, right?
I don't know. What state?
Pennsylvania. Fuck, I don't know.
West Virginia.
Let's see.
Wait, is it Canada?
Is it Kansas?
Colorado? Where are we going?
Let me find out. Hawkins, Indiana. In 1980. Well, in the 80s, but...
Well, you had, like, the noises, right? Illinois, you had the I, and then you had Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania, Indiana. Whoa.
Your brain's fucked.
Boom. Mind blown. Dude. What was that? I'm going to see Thor. Ragnarok. Opening night. Got my ticket.
When's it come out?
The 4th.
Oh shit.
Well, the 5th, but they have like a early night on Thursday showing, I think.
That'll be cool. More like Hulk action.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited. The first 2 movies were kind of interesting, like story with him and the girl from Star Wars. I'm blanking right now. Help me out here.
The actress?
Yeah.
From Star Wars? Which Star Wars?
Amidala.
Princess Amidala. Oh, Padme?
Yeah, what? Can't think of her name.
Oh my god.
Drawing a blank.
Oh. No, it's
I know, right? She plays in V for Vendetta.
Yeah.
Come on, I know it.
Natalie Portman.
Thank you. There we go.
Yes.
Natalie Portman.
God, that took forever.
Right?
No, yeah, Natalie Portman.
Yeah, she had that close relationship story with Thor in the first two. And I feel like 3, it's really going back to the Marvel universe with it and tying it in. Kind of like a weird side story with
I'm pretty
Thor.
behind with, as far as like I've seen some of the Avengers movies, but I'm pretty behind as far as the lore of everything.
There's only 2 Avengers, and the third's coming out here. Captain America: Civil War was pretty much an Avengers film.
Yeah,
but kind of more focused on the story of him and Bucky, who's
right.
the
the other spy super bot.
Yeah, like what's his character's name?
Who?
Bucky.
Bucky's. Oh, I don't know.
Fuck.
Iron Fist.
No.
He has a metal fist, right?
Yeah. I don't know why I'm.
Oh yeah, it's not the Iron Fist. That's a separate.
Yeah, that's.
I'm not
different.
crazy familiar with
Right here.
Though that
Bucky Barnes.
Bucky Barnes.
He's Bucky. Sebastian Stan, the Winter Soldier.
Oh no shit.
Savage.
But don't they call him something because he's got a metal fist? Isn't there a scene where he's like?
They just
bashes someone with his fist.
Just a Winter Soldier, Bucky Barnes. Sebastian Stan is the actor.
Metal fist.
Pretty good cast for Captain America.
Yeah.
Chris Evans. Can't
Get
go
one
wrong
of
with
those, foam.
Scarlett Johansson.
Scarlett.
Can't go wrong with her. As
She's
Natasha Romanoff.
Who's that?
Black Widow.
Oh.
Black Widow. There's going to be so many characters in part 3.
Do you think Spider-Man, the Tom Holland, is that his name?
Yes.
Do you think he's gonna die as Spider-Man, and then they're gonna make
the I hope
Miles
not.
Morales? Because they like hinted it. Because who was Danny Glover?
Danny Glover,
the young one, his son. He's an actor.
Oh,
he's in Spider-Man. Apparently, there's a deleted scene where Miles Morales. That's his character.
Let's bring it up on YouTube or something.
So I'm wondering, are they gonna like kill Tom Holland off and go that route where the real Spider-Man is Miles Morales and not Peter Parker because he dies in the.
He would have to die in the.
Exactly.
But I don't think they're doing that because they're making more Spider-Man films.
Right.
They already got Venom planned out. Tom Hardy playing Venom.
That's gonna be.
He's doing mocap suit for Venom.
That's gonna be crazy.
Savage. You'll get to see him as
the commercial.
What's Venom's name? What's the character name in the comic?
It's
he knows Peter.
Yeah.
They somehow know each other, but they don't like each other.
Oh my gosh! Hold on. It's fucking
Zen.
Yeah, Zenon. Oh, it's Eddie Brock.
Oh yeah.
Right? Eddie Brock.
Is that right?
Eddie Brock.
Let's see. I'll type it in.
Something like that.
Type it in on Google. Eddie Brock.
Nice.
Yep. That's Venom. A fictional character appearing in the American comic book Marvel. Yep. Kind of a weak cast for Spider-Man 3.
You think so?
Guy from that 70s show playing Venom.
Oh yeah, that
Come
was
on,
so
dog. Get out of here with
that. Was so bad.
Trash. Oh, he's a good actor.
No, not Tobey Maguire. Fucking Tobin. Tobin Grace. Great.
Topher Grace.
Topher Grace.
That's it. Good actor.
Topher
I like him.
Grace.
No, I like him. Good actor. But not for Venom. Tom Hardy gonna be savage.
Tom Hardy, maybe. He doesn't really have a lot of big speaking roles in a lot of the stuff.
Yeah, weird.
Which is super strange.
It is. Just
like fucking Mad Max. Didn't
right?
really talk that
It was
much.
kind of
He just
weird.
was action. Just freaking
I saw him in
constant action.
a real life drama, kind of a comedy drama. You know, like some of those films.
Comedy drama?
Yeah, with Chris Pine and yeah, what is that? Let me look this up here. Oh, shit.
Is this the whole? Oh yeah. Okay.
What's this?
I think it's a fan trailer.
Oh shit.
I could be wrong, or maybe it
Is
is.
this the official? No.
This is not.
Oh, they
This
haven't
is.
even shot the movie yet. See him freaking out.
Someone's making some crazy. That's from the Hulk.
Oh, what's that? Oh shit.
That's from the shitty version. Oh, dude, fans are crazy. Look at.
I got Hulk throwing a
It's like
fucking tank.
Abomination throwing stuff. Get out of here. Get out of here.
Whoa.
Business. Freaking some bullshit, dude.
The clickbait, I call it.
God,
Clickbait.
it's rampant. It's rampant. Clickbait's everywhere.
It's all over the place.
Dude, it's so annoying. You can't click on.
Can't get out
It's
of
kind
it.
of hilarious though. Some of the videos on YouTube, the photos of them before you click on them, how they're edited and photoshopped, and it'll be like
Just this
cutouts.
epic, crazy image, and you don't even ever see it. The
There's
whole
one-
video.
There's a new one I recently saw of like Conor McGregor. His arms are out like this, like he's like sucking in the crowd, like the aura. And then he's in the octagon, and then someone cut out like a giant dude. Like they tried to put him behind a layer so it looked real, but it was just this giant bodybuilder look. So it looked like Connor was like fronting to this huge guy, and it was
I
just
see.
complete fake garbo.
Dude. You see that all over the place.
Yeah.
Facebook,
It's annoying.
YouTube. It is. Because I'm trying to look for awesome, videos with good content. And
Yeah.
then they throw out that crap.
Bots,
Scarbo.
bots, robots,
Robot. Rock.
algorithms, fake accounts being made for cheap dollars.
Did you hear they have these, I think it's in China. They have clicking bots. Literally hundreds, maybe even thousands of cell phones just lined up in this room, all with plugged in, powered on, with like, the stylus type pens, clicking.
Whoa.
And they're all clicking. And they're generating a little bit of money each time they're clicking. And they're creating this like farm of phones to make money from ads clicking and stuff. I was like, whoa, next level shit.
Dude.
Like stealing digital
That's crazy.
like code or something, and they're making a little bit of money from clicking these ads, and
Whoa.
they have like a farm doing it on a massive exponential scale, just like mind-blowing. I was like, what? Like those Bitcoin farms or whatever.
That's crazy. Yeah,
They use like
Bitcoin.
thousands of Raspberry Pis, those little microcomputer,
Cryptocurrency.
right? Digital. They think it's the future.
And some people think it's going to be a big flop, and it's going to
Yep.
flop real
Take
hard.
a dump. It could.
Could.
Nobody really knows.
It could easily take a dump.
Well, it's phantom. It doesn't
Right.
even exist.
Yeah.
Just a bunch of code.
One kid invested
I mean,
like
unless you
$1,000
turn it
in
in.
Bitcoins when he first started when he was like 14 or something, and did like $1,000 or like $100.
And you get a lot.
And now he profited, and now he's like a millionaire now.
Millions. If I would have bought a few thousand Bitcoin back like 10 years ago, like 07,
Yeah,
08,
that's when he did it.
I could convert that to real currency
Right.
and sell all my Bitcoin, right? And have millions of dollars in my bank account. That's just crazy.
Damn.
Dude. That's fucking nuts.
We missed out.
Well, who knew? I mean,
Yeah.
some people did.
I didn't
I wasn't
know
a
about
super
Bitcoin.
computer nerd, so
Yeah, I didn't know about Bitcoin.
I mean, I think I first heard about it in like 2012, 13. maybe 11. I don't know.
That's about right. I was like, what the fuck is
These
what?
next door neighbors,
Cryptocurrency? What is that?
yeah,
Putin's talking about
they,
it.
like mine it. They literally digitally mine these codes that are like ridiculous, and they take like they literally
It's
have
mind
to
blowing.
create graphics card farms, like with graphics card, and they run off these huge computers, and they have fans cooling the whole room, and it's some people get on
Temperature controls.
some
It's
people
like
get
an
on a
Intel
level.
facility.
Dude, seriously, they like do this so they can crack all these codes. The faster you can crack these codes, the more money you can make, the more Bitcoin. I don't even know, it's crazy, but
I have no idea.
these people are making so much money.
Yeah.
You just convert it and you sell it. It's like trading in currency, like for the value of it.
But it's not even like
It's like you're trading gold for cash,
right.
but it's digital gold. That's what it is.
It's non-existent.
But it's just, I don't even get it. Where does it come from?
It's a signal.
Like ones and zeros, or like
Signal transmitting through the air.
it's like extra ones and zeros that are just floating out there, and they're just finding them or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't even get it. It's scary. What's going on? Must be in the Matrix.
Could be. Probably not.
Simulation?
Simulation theory.
Like that? There's that map right on your water bottle.
What? Oh, of Portland?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a
cool
simulation.
water bottle.
Simulation of a city right there.
Yep. That's indeed correct. There's a simulation of the Lonely Mountain above you. Just a map. That's
Oh,
a
yeah,
simulation.
That's awesome.
It's pretty cool.
How much is that of Middle Earth? Very small
Yeah,
portion.
it's small. It's just how to get to the Lonely Mountain with the Smaug.
Oh, yeah.
The dragon.
It's an epic journey.
Epic.
Some of the CG,
Yeah, and the battle scenes in the Battle of Five Armies are kind of like...
they kind of pushed it, like, tried to just get it through and get it done.
They should have just had scenes like in the original with real actors, with real armor.
They wanted to save money.
Whatever, that's fucking crazy.
They just thought they saved money. Shoot on a green screen.
I wonder if he'll make the Silmarillion.
I don't know. There's no narrative. Just
creation.
I mean, that's all it is. It's just a narrative. There's no dialogue. So how do you... They'd have to come up with character and story. That's what I heard. It's like a bunch of stories about Middle Earth from the first age to the second to the third. And then it ties into Lord of the Rings and the whole lore. But how do you do it?
Right.
There's no, like, these characters are talked about, but there's no... You'd have to come up with that dialogue and interaction and fill in the gaps.
Or it'd just be a movie where there was no dialogue and it was just a narrator the whole time and just showing a string of events of all this happening.
But I feel like that'd be too much. Because you need a little bit of character back and forth, like...
Maybe a little bit, because there are moments, kind of.
There's got to be, like,
the communications.
Epic Morgoth.
Morgoth,
like,
and then all of his
epic
Balrogs.
demonic beings that were just, like, scary and, like, even more intense than
And then there's that
Sauron.
spider. I can't think of the other spider. There's another one. It's not Shelob. It's something else.
I think it was even bigger.
Yeah. I think it was, too.
Giant, like, demon spider.
Oh, I can't even remember it. I got like halfway through the book and it was like overwhelming.
Really?
Just because only in the sense
Which
of
book?
The Silmarillion.
Oh, yeah.
Only in the sense of the names of the people and then like the places. They're so like, like Lothlorien, and then this person's name is Lotheli.
Whoa.
Like you start losing all this. You're like, wait.
There's a lot of complexity.
Is this a person or a location?
Are they referring to... Is that slang?
I mean, it's probably just me being a dumbass, but...
Well, there's a lot of detail.
It's a lot.
Dude.
Yeah, it's a lot of detail. It's cool. The whole, like, things being created by music, like musical notes or something created, like, the whole universe. And
right.
Like it
Oh
exploded.
yeah, the sound. It was
Yeah,
kind of like reference to the Bible and creation and how the earth started and
something like that.
references are like, inspired by that.
Yeah,
Pretty interesting though.
pretty interesting.
But that movie I was telling you about earlier that I thought was a movie but is really a TV movie, part 1 and 2 of The Outer Limits. I didn't even know about this show. And I was like, "Oh yeah, this was a TV show with some weird mysterious stories." And this one I kept thinking about. I was like, "What is this movie?"
The Outer Limit. When was it
And
made?
so The Outer Limits was the TV series, and each one was a different episode, like the Tales from the Crypt type
Oh,
vibe,
right.
or like Goosebumps or something.
American Horror Story.
Yeah, like Serial, but they changed stuff up,
Right.
different stories. And like Twilight Zone.
Yeah.
And this one was so strange. I could not find it. I kept typing in alien bug movie, bug, uh, pet movie. I couldn't think of it. And finally, I got the right keywords in Google, and the Sand Kings came up, and I was like, "Yep, that's it."
Oh,
And I
nice.
hadn't seen it for so long. When I watched it, there's like 9 parts on YouTube. You just watch the whole thing,
Hmm. How long are they each?
just 10 minutes.
Oh,
It's
that's
like
not bad.
90 minutes, but it was so much different than when I was a kid, like as if it was a different reality that I saw. Like that's how weird the mind is, like how you remember stuff. I was just like, whoa. It's like not even how I remembered it when I was a kid.
You said George R. R. Martin did it?
He was the author of a book that he wrote called The Sand Kings about these guys who bring back Martian soil and then they put it in a lab in a contained environment, and there's these eggs that are like the size of the grain of sands, and they're just been
Gross.
dormant for like 250,000 years. And so this scientist is trying to bring them back to life or start the process of the egg growing. And he finally does it, and they shut the lab down because one got out.
Oh,
One of these Martian bugs
it's like
got out.
Stranger Things.
And
The little
it gets
glob in the
out, right?
garbage.
Little tiny bug.
Yeah.
And so they quarantine it, shut it down. He gets shut down, so he gets pissed. Guy runs off, and then he comes back. He's like, "Hey, I want to see the cryogenic process for you guys freezing this. If you're going to shut it down, I want to make sure it goes right." So he comes back, and he sneaks 2.5 grams of this sand out. And they're so smart. They figured out that 2.5 grams was missing. And they come to his house, and they're like, "So, ended up with some shit missing." And he kind of gets defensive. He's like,
You took
I
our
don't-
sand.
yeah,
You took our dirt, motherfucker.
but there was eggs in that sand. So he decides to create like a terrarium
Right.
and grow them in his
In
barn.
his house.
And his wife's like freaking out because now he's not like
Yeah, I
paying
wouldn't want no crazy foreign
dude.
alien eggs or whatever the fuck those are.
He went nuts. The whole episode, he went bonkers. And then he gets bit by one and found out there was microbes in the venom. So he got injected in his blood with some foreign alien microbes into his venom. And it started making him go crazy and like almost symbiotic, like a hive mind.
Like the Thing. Did it like take over their body and like pretend to
Almost.
be normal type
Yes.
deal?
Just about. He was really irrational and reactive. And
Angry.
Playing
Primitive
God.
thinking, basically.
since he created the life, brought it back, he was playing God. He was like standing over them, like, and they won't attack him, just
It's like
surrounding him.
Frankenstein.
Creepy.
He's alive.
The Sand Kings.
Reminds me, for whatever reason, of Egyptian when I hear that. The Sand
Right?
King. I just
That's
think
why I
Egyptian
typed in scared.
automatically. I don't think anything else. Well, I think the
Sand
Scorpion
Kings,
King,
yeah.
and then I think The Rock.
Oh,
and then
yeah.
I think shitty
Oh
CG.
my god, that
The
I'll
worst.
never forget that CG. Worst CG of all time.
In
Well,
fact,
just about.
It's so bad, I want to pull it up.
Because you know why it's the worst CG of all time? Because it was trying to replicate a real life character. Like, it had to look real, but it just looked like some plastic, shitty CG.
So bad.
So bad.
Oh, The Mummy Returns.
Oh my god, this is like the worst. Great movie until this part,
Yeah, until this part.
right? This is. I wish they'd go back and like redo it
Get this
or touch
fucking
it up.
ad.
Is it gone? Oh wait, it'll play after the.
I know.
Okay. Oh snap!
See, dude, it's freaking Billy Zane. Dude.
What? No way. That's wild.
Billy Mother Stuffin Zane.
Oh shit!
Alright,
Here it
the
is.
worst CG of all time. Pretty sure PS2 graphics were better. No, just
Nah,
kidding.
I don't know. That's.
Yeah, this is
I know what you're going with
this
there.
is like GameCube graphics.
Oh,
Oh,
snap.
look how bad that is. That's like,
Well, some of it's all right, but all that face.
dude, that is not
Terrible.
alright. Those textures are terrible.
Well, I mean, overall compared to
Oh my
today's work,
gosh.
yeah, for
That's
sure. Today's stuff,
WWE, the new wrestling game that just came out.
Xbox One graphics right here, like
Not
real time.
even.
No, they're probably better.
Probably
Whoa,
better.
textures are better.
Gosh. I am your sir. Oh, what a bitch.
I don't know why they didn't like somehow combine the Rock acting with the CG. Like they couldn't create like a scorpion's rig thing
Oh, yeah.
in a. I don't know, like that would have been more realistic.
Yeah.
I can handle like a little bit of the scorpion body being CG, but the person has to be like real.
Look how terrible his face is.
They probably couldn't blend it back then. That's why they couldn't
Oh,
blend the
man.
two. They said we gotta go one or the other.
So bad.
No way they could
So
blend the
bad.
real person with some
Oh,
CG.
shit. I just clicked on some ad.
Oh, whoa, what's this?
Oh, this is the scene where they're floating up in the air.
Oh, that's right. That's a fucking kick-ass movie, though. Other than
Sweet.
that,
Going on 50 minutes right now.
are we?
Yeah,
Yeah,
50 minutes in. That's pretty
time
good.
went deep.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna talk about. The
The Xbox One X.
yes, there you go.
Should we do that or should we save?
Now we can talk a little bit about.
Yeah, be making a video here soon. It's almost November 7th, and I'm going to get the Xbox One X Scorpio Edition. I'm going to make a video, or we're going to make a video up and do like an unboxing. So,
a little review.
yeah, we'll have that on my channel.
Show you some gameplay.
Yes, some gameplay.
A little gameplay. Review the console.
Yeah, we'll get a link and everything.
Just thought of some epic. Check this out. So, because you can plug in an HDMI into the back of the Xbox One X
For the input TV.
and the Xbox One, theoretically, you could plug in a 360 into a 1 and then a 1 into a 1X into your TV.
Why would you wanted to do that?
Because you could play all of them at the same time. Like, for instance, you could pick up and play it through Inception. Like, the game console feed is going through the 1, and then the 1's feed is going through the 1X. And then that's being fed out to your TV, and you just pick up the other controller.
Do we want to try this?
We should.
I
That'd
don't
be a
have
cool video.
360.
No one's doing that. We should do that.
I don't have a 360, so I don't know.
Oh, we need someone to donate. Or no, not donate.
Donate.
Temporarily let us borrow.
Borrow one.
Borrow a 360.
Kay or his brother has probably got one or something.
We should ask for the video. Hey. What to ask?
Might as well. Wouldn't hurt.
Red Dead 2. Gonna be savage. That gameplay looks so good.
I can't wait to see how big the world
forest
is and how interactive it is.
Animals. They got more animals. It looked like you got pigs and
hunting.
horses and looks like eagles. You got some more bird variation going on. Probably some crows.
Cool modes of transportation, hopefully.
I want to be able to get attacked.
And carriages and shit.
Oh, dude, the detail.
Yeah, that's what I want to see.
Swinging lanterns and I want to see some wind, little dust, fucking.
I'm hoping that
tornado.
They have some new engine or something new that they're bringing to the table.
What could they bring?
Technology, like, huh?
Lighting. You see
lighting.
that?
It's gonna be Rockstar's lighting is
but
on point.
Did you the lighting through the trees of the moon? Moonlight looked so good. It
And
was
you
just,
know that game's gonna be 4K enhanced too, probably.
oh man. I wonder if it was designed to begin with to be played on that.
4K?
Yeah,
I mean,
because isn't it coming out this fall with the One X,
no,
right?
no,
Or is it next year?
probably next year.
Okay.
Red Dead's not coming out.
Okay, but I think it is made
They've
for
hardly even announced it.
specifically for the One X, so it's going to be true 4K with that engine and look, oh, dude,
That'll be legit. Hell yeah.
definitely excited for that.
Yeah.
I like that style because I always envisioned like a Western Grand Theft Auto. It just has that.
Right.
It's limited, but the
Well,
world.
but it's so fun. Red Dead is still fun to this day. You could play it and still like have a blast with
Just
that
that
ragdoll. What is that ragdoll
the
physics engine
Euphoria
called? The Euphoria
engine.
engine.
You got the
Yeah.
when you
dude.
get drunk in the bar, come out and you're just
remember how they made it?
falling
where, like,
into stuff.
they showed the examples and like when the NPCs fall off stuff, they try to grab ledges. Like that's
Like
the
reactive
yeah.
to the environment. So
Yeah.
if they're falling over, they might
If
hang
they're running
on to
into a
the
wall, they might like try to brace
support,
themselves on the
fall
wall.
over.
Yeah.
Too
They'll try to
drunk.
protect their head.
It's a great engine.
Yeah, it's a cool, and it's only been
It's like-
getting better. So they're only modifying it.
The zombies. They had the zombie mode where you play
They'll
like,
probably put
oh,
that.
dude.
Hopefully, they just build it into the game, not even as extra content.
I hope they
That
need to
would be
do that.
awesome.
Like,
Stop being like these bullshit studios with their
who did that? Oh, Battlefront 1.
what?
You had to like pay.
Oh.
They created the game Battlefront 2 and made it the complete package. So you get everything. All the
Kind of.
maps, all the.
Kind of.
Kind of?
Some people are getting gripes with
What's wrong?
what are they called? You have what are they? Something crates or whatever. I can't think of it, but like Monolith Studios, like with the new Shadow of War.
Oh, the game.
Great
Looks
game, but
sick.
you have to buy everything. It's kind of like a buy to win type deal. Like
I mean,
if you have the money to buy all the best shit, then you're like the best. And
that's dumb, man. They need to make why? It's like I understand you're trying to make money, but kind of takes away from the fun of the game when you
yeah, no, I agree.
you're already paying $60 for a game.
Still getting it though. Once I get my
Oh,
One X,
that-
got my 4K TV.
Oh, that's
plug
gonna
that
look
shit in.
so good.
It's gonna be awesome.
I was a little speculation going on here, but GTA 6 gonna
Yeah.
be insane.
Where is it gonna be?
I don't know.
Where's the location?
They should just do the whole United States.
The whole United States?
Why not?
Load screens? Would they have load screens?
I don't know. This machine's got
Or
what
would it just be
6 teraflops of power.
which is like 320 gigs of like I think like transfers data
Oh,
or
that
something
they
like
were
that,
saying.
which is supposed to be like future proof because right now like a good PC like
Even a good custom
excuse
build and
well for like an equivalent PC or if you were to try to build it with an Xbox you'd need probably like a 1080 or maybe a 1070 but
holy
the fact
crap.
that the $500 Xbox can put out 4K with 60 frames is the big deal
That's amazing.
because and Microsoft came out with a list of all of the games that are going to be enhanced and Sony hasn't and Microsoft already on that list have 120 games and Sony
Damn.
still hasn't done shit. They don't show, they don't
Oh my
you know,
god.
and it's not even that it's going to be significant.
This is
Like,
the first time.
there's not going to be frame rate droppage. That's the thing. Like that's what's going to separate the Xbox from the Pro.
Dude,
And all those
straight
Sony heads can say what they want, but they're
They can.
wrong.
I mean, I had a PS2.
So
I enjoyed it, but going forward, Xbox had the interface, seemed to be way better.
yeah,
But people argue, yeah, it's not a dedicated gaming machine, but
it's a hub.
it's okay. I want more than just that. I
Yeah.
want that plus media, content, all that in one in a
Yeah.
good interface. And Xbox, Microsoft has done that well, you know?
Yeah, they're good at doing that shit.
And with the One X, this is the first time that they're ahead of Sony
Yeah,
in power you know, across the board.
Right.
I mean, Sony has PS5 in the works. We already know that, you know, and they're gonna try and one up the
I
Xbox.
wonder.
But how much can they really push this console?
I mean, if
They're
Microsoft,
gonna have to go big.
I wonder if Microsoft patented that vapor cool chamber that they have to keep it cool, because that was the biggest issue, is heat management. So it's like specifically designed to suck air in from every side except for the back to blow it all out.
Yeah,
But then the vapor cool chamber also has like, can't even remember how they described it. There's some sort of liquid shit going on, and it cools down the
yeah.
brass um, heat sinks, and then it
Dissipate, right?
dissipates. Yeah, it does like it quicker or something like that. I'm not sure exactly how it works. I'm not a scientist
Just kind
who
of
works with vapor cooling chambers.
like that pocket of air that just jets through and cools.
That's what they use for like servers to keep, server
Good
rooms
idea.
cool.
Cooling is an issue. Past Xbox and Xbox 360 particularly
Yeah,
got hot.
that was
I had to buy a cooling
I bought
fan.
10 or 9. I went through 9 Xbox
Really?
360s because I
Damn.
had the red ring of death.
Same here, but they fixed
Constantly.
mine.
Yeah, they
They
tried.
couldn't fix yours?
They fixed mine and sent me another one. So I had 2.
Oh, I remember that.
And I gave
actually.
one to my cousin, and then mine had the red ring of death again,
Oh
and
my
my
God.
cousin's was fine.
Dude, I think everyone who bought like the first generation of Xbox 360s got the red ring.
Yeah.
There was just faulty heat, thermal paste.
I camped
Trash.
14 hours at a Target for that. That's how stupid I was. It was freezing.
How long?
14 hours.
So from the previous day, and you got it in the morning, like 8 a.m. Store just
Freezing.
opens. Cuddy runs in with the box.
Down in like Wood Village, Troutdale. There was a Target down there, and it was the east winds were coming in because it comes out in November.
What?
And it was so fucking cold,
Dude,
so cold.
you were dedicated to
And
the
I didn't
game.
even get the Valley one I wanted because everybody there said
You didn't
that
get what?
There was 2 packages that they sold. One that came with the hard drive, because remember it was detachable, and one that didn't. There was the core and the premium, and I was in line at the beginning, and then I left the line to go to the van to get a little bit warm, and then came back, and the people were just like, no, they left the line. I was like, what the fuck? Like, I've been here for so long, and I just wanted to go and warm up because I was super
Oh,
cold.
really?
Yeah, I just went back to the car that was
You had
parked.
no one to wait and
Well, we
save
had
your
our stuff,
spot?
and we knew the people because everyone's talking because we're all huddled together.
Why
they
didn't one
totally-
wait?
Huh?
Why didn't one person
Because
wait?
we were cold. We were all just cold.
Well, somebody's got to wait.
But it's still.
I know,
like,
it's shitty.
hey, we're gonna go warm up for a little bit, like, and then we come back, and it's like, nope. And they were all like, nope, these fucking kids left the line, and we're like, what? We told you we were leaving.
I wouldn't give a shit. I'd just push in and say, fuck you,
No,
dude.
there was totally unanimous decision against
Wait,
us.
that's
The manager was like, well, I'm gonna go with the majority, so
weak. Those people,
whatever.
whatever.
Who gives a shit?
Still got one.
I was a dumbass. I waited 14 hours for garbage.
Would you get 4 gigabyte? The little, or was it 20?
I think what did I do?
What one was that? The first
I think
generation?
I just bought it separately when I was there.
No, it didn't have an external hard drive.
Yeah, it did. The 360? You had to stick it on the top. Remember it clicked in?
Yeah, that one came with the 20 gig.
Not when you bought the console.
Yeah, the 20 gig, but the other one was the internal 4 gigabyte of memory.
Huh.
Yeah, there was like a 4 gigabyte.
Oh, yeah.
Then there was the one that had no memory and came with the 512 stick. Remember that? There was like that 512 megabyte stick. Like, are you serious? Microsoft's like, here you go, 512 megabytes.
A flash drive.
Like,
thanks.
But the first one didn't even have a HDMI. No HDMI.
Damn. That is crazy.
They had the VG, or what is it? What's the red, white, and green? Or red, white, and
RGB.
yellow? The RGB. And then they had the blue, green, yellow, the colors, so you could do each color individually. It was like semi HD.
480p.
I think that one gave you 720.
Oh shit.
Yeah, remember the red colors, red, blue, green? That would give you 720.
Just
Crazy.
garbage hookups.
I know. Oh my god. Now it's so simple.
4K HDMI. Plug
And
that.
and guess what's the next one? The universal cable.
8K.
The universal cable for power, data, video, and
Just one cable. That
it's
would be
already
sick.
here. USB-C. Universal, both sides can transfer like 100 megabits of data, 100 watts of power through it. So you can charge a laptop, you could charge a phone, you could
What?
send data to your computer, to a hard drive, to a anything. It's like universal. It can display multiple displays, like everything. It's finally here.
Whoa.
It's just not adopted yet. We haven't. It's so new
That's crazy.
that only like 4 or 5 smartphone, maybe 10. It's probably over 10 now, but in 2017, that was like USB-C. Smartphone manufacturers started putting that in their smartphones. So it's double-sided universal plug.
Wow.
Come with the wall brick. It's got USB-C on it. You plug it in.
Crazy, dude.
You know what I want to see? Even more next level. Like some kind of magnetic safety. Like you just...
But it connects. That'd be pretty cool.
Because, you know, we've been plugging things in. And even if it is universal, you know, it's kind of sometimes can be finicky.
Mhm.
So why not just have something that's just power brick,
Magnet.
nice little magnet in there, neodymium, just lock in.
Hmm.
Kind of like the MagSafe on the MacBooks.
Maybe it wouldn't
case
lock
you
in very
trip.
securely because it would have to be a pretty strong magnet. And
Well, have you
magnets
seen
fuck
the,
with speakers and all sorts of shit.
Well,
and
the idea
electronics.
too is if somebody trips on it, it'll pop out easy. Have you
But
seen
maybe that would be a bad thing because then your shit would unplug. You're
No,
like,
no, no.
God damn it,
Well,
the power came unplugged
Apple-
from the wall. These fucking magnets
Right?
aren't strong enough.
Well, Apple's proved they can do it with their laptops. They have their power cable has a MagSafe. So if you trip over the power cable for the laptop, it'll just pop out.
Oh,
So I don't
that's
know.
cool.
I'd
a
like
good
to see
idea.
that. I'd
It's a
like
good
to see
idea.
more of that.
It's a good idea.
Well, I just saw for the first time ever true wireless field charging station. You should look this up.
Wireless field charging station?
This company from MIT has built one, and they're going to commercialize it. It's going to be the first Wi-Fi or wireless power field for phones and other devices. And it looks like a cone. Looks like that water
Should I
bottle.
type in wireless
Wi-Fi
Wi-Fi?
or no. Just type in wireless power charging station. I think that should be right. There we go.
Can't spell.
That's okay.
Charging.
This keyboard's weird, kind of, with the
Wireless charging
small keys.
stations. Wireless charging and how inductive charges work.
It's like a break. I saved it on my iPhone. Hold on, I'll bring it up.
Look there.
You got to see this. It's holy shit, epic.
Yeah, I like how they put like wireless chargers at the base of like some PC monitors now, and like lamps.
Yes. Now we're starting to figure it out. You know,
It's a good
wireless
idea.
is the future, but it's not quite there for like people who are hardcore gamers. Obviously, you want
Right, but that's obviously limited because
right.
the input, the output of the power, the wireless, everything. Everything should just be wireless, but very efficient wireless and works all
Yeah,
the time
like
at
this table.
100%.
This table should be able to emit a wireless power field. So that keyboard, that mouse, and this phone, and maybe even this speaker can
A Wi-Fi receiver built in.
and it emits the electromagnetic field and couples
That'd be
and power
sick.
stuff. Just like this coil,
Or this guy.
like this would be the coil, picking up the field, go through here. Boom.
That'd be cool.
Epic.
Epic.
iPhone 8 and iPhone 10, they both have wireless charging. Good step.
Damn.
It's amazing. They have a wireless power brick. You know, like mine, the big
I
one.
just got the 7. Shit.
It's okay.
No, I'm fine with it.
No.
It's a good phone. Just
You'll be
aside
good.
Some
You're-
minor issues.
No reason to go crazy and
No,
get
I'm
some
not.
revolutionary device.
I will not spend $1,000 on a fucking phone.
These people
Get out of here.
are already
Get outta here
posting
with
their
that shit.
sale on eBay for $1,650.
Damn. They're making $650 profit.
Flip them. Flip these iPhones and buy like 3 or 4. You know what? I think that's dumb. You should only be able to buy one. Why should you be able to buy 5 iPhones and not let somebody else get one? So
Yeah.
I don't get that. It's kind of weak.
It's kind of a good point.
Just hustling them. I don't know. But
shit's not fair, man.
I like that
Not
they're
how
going
our
finally.
society's supposed to work.
Yeah.
It's
They're
competition.
playing the system.
If you want to outdo the guy that buys 5, then you buy 10.
Yeah,
if
but
not, then the competition beats you.
I don't see it as a competition.
Capitalism.
You know, to me, it's
to him
not.
it is.
Yeah,
he
to
looks
him,
at it as
he
an
can do whatever he
opportunity
wants.
to
But
pick it up and sell it.
yeah, and that's whatever. But to me,
Free
I'm
society, baby.
he's all getting it. Yeah, I mean, I understand. You know, trying to hustle, make some money. You know,
Yeah.
flip it. But
Selling someone else's product.
just it's like be fair about it. You know, it's just crazy.
Yeah.
Getting so in like that's what the energy is focused on. Like flipping them iPhones on eBay. Like it's wild. Like the game is nuts.
It's
Like it's all
survival.
over the place.
It's
You got
survival.
people,
That's part of survival,
right?
though.
People are like, oh, jump on it. You know,
they need to
it's
make
an
their
amazing
money.
device.
Yeah. They
It's
need to make their
radical
money.
how quickly we are adopting this technology. Like as soon as the new
just
one comes
happening.
out, like boom, like this full screen iPhone now, you know, next level revolutionary device, facial recognition,
Right.
best camera ever in a smartphone, best battery.
Listening to you 24/7.
Just mind blowing.
yeah, it's pretty
But
crazy.
the adoption rate, that's what I mean. It's just, it's crazy. Just came out, people jump on it and they're like, I need that. I need that. That's all I think about.
Right.
It's like, whoa. It's like, not, it's epic stuff.
So,
But I love it. I love the technology, the art behind it. I do like that. I just don't like the obsession
Yeah,
over
no, I agree.
these. You know
You
what I
should
mean?
not be obsessed with these
'Cause-
fucking objects.
Yeah, I like technology. I like the innovation. I like, you know, pushing humanity forward in the right direction.
Right.
And we need computers and devices to help us, you know. Nothing wrong with that. But the obsession over these material items is a little bit too far sometimes.
I agree.
That throws me off. I'm
And
like,
also people being on Snapchat and shit, those obsessions, which it's
Dude.
cool to do it, but at the same time, it's just like you're just showing, like Bill Maher was saying it on his show, just kind of like it kind of just makes you look like a douchebag when you're posting pictures of food all the time,
Yeah.
or your achievements and how great you are and the marathon you ran and how many miles you went and what city you just visited in some country.
is it
It's
is
like
it
this,
for self-recognition?
or just showing off and being an asshole. Because the only reason you would post a picture of food is to basically just say, I have food and you don't. You know, like
Unless, like we said, you're a chef.
unless you're Zach Minkoff and you're a private chef and you're gangster and like
You're
him.
Gordon Ramsay, of course. Your Instagram, Gordon Ramsay, is going to be food. Clips of making food.
Yeah,
Makes sense.
Zach's food is amazing. The
So-
pictures.
Prime, nice
God.
white plates when
He's a
it's all
professional.
clean, that like laid out. I love when they do that.
Good for him, dude.
The way they lay that sauce, like
Yeah.
it's amazing. Like
Dude, he does great with like gelatin.
Oh,
and,
dude.
like just
That's
things I
awesome.
would never even think of cooking. I still cook, but I don't.
you don't get that deep.
Well,
like,
he went to school.
just
and
enough,
he
right?
knows. He knows combinations. What's right? What's wrong? What colors look good? Like,
right?
He knows when to put something that's bitter with something that's sour.
Oh,
or
yep. He's got the
flavor
chemistry of food
profile.
down.
He understands the flavor profiles. I guarantee. I mean, I don't know, but I guarantee he does. He's,
Well, you have to
he's
if you're going to be
he's an
that good,
intelligent guy.
dude. That's awesome.
Yeah.
To know it on that level, like the
He got me my
science of
first
the.
job at Bryant Station. That's
Oh,
that's how I got my
right.
job there, was from him.
That's awesome.
Yeah, he was a cool guy. Cool guy.
Like epic
Hopefully he
moment
comes
in
in town
time.
soon. I'd
Oh,
like
yeah.
to hang out.
You living in Washington, right? Seattle or?
I think
Where's
he's
he
in
at?
Cali. He's in like LA.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Good
he's
spot to be for like
Yeah.
cooking prime, being a good chef. That's a
Yeah.
good
as
place.
ambitious as he is, you know.
Hey, why
It's
not?
a great spot.
Go down there, make money, do it big.
Yeah.
Open your own restaurant. Shit. Minkoff.
Maybe he already has it. He's a private
Shit.
chef.
Why
At least
not?
I'm pretty sure that's what his Instagram says. He's a private chef.
Get the business partnership going, open a shop, that'd be dope.
Dude, that'd be cool. I would love for him to teach me how to cook
If you
better.
do it, we'll come visit.
Like, just like one tip. Like, what can I know add butter to a lot of meat, basting, all that. Taking a spoon and just dousing your meat in butter, like while you're cooking
some
it.
of the
Keep it moist.
like the little tricks of the trade.
Yeah, there's tricks.
Yeah, there
it's
is.
just like art. There's
There's
techniques
like
and
little,
artwork, there's certain techniques.
like you watch Bob Ross, you're like, how the fuck did he do that? And he's like,
just a
it's a
little happy
technique,
tree.
right?
You just put a little happy bush
and he's
here.
like, you just let it flow off the brush. You just boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
He's like, we don't make mistakes. We have happy accidents. I love that. It's a great motto. Dude was wild.
Yeah, because you can just figure, still flow. You can still make something out of your mistakes.
Yeah.
It's true.
Oh, man.
It's true.
I could sit and watch him paint for hours.
It's on Netflix, man. You could watch it right now.
Seriously, it's amazing. Just sitting there, and he's so calm and collected. He's just in the zone. Artwork. He doesn't get too in depth with explaining everything. He just shows you, okay, here's how we're mixing the colors. Here's how we're laying it on the palette, and here's the order we're doing it in. And that's it. And it's so simple. I love watching that start from just this blank nothingness, and turn into something epic. Simple techniques too, like the water, how he makes the reflection, just that pull down, as simple, just pull the
crazy.
paint.
His techniques are crazy. His son does it too. Still paints.
Inspired so many people.
Right.
It's epic.
Epic.
I started with that and a show called Pappy's Land.
Pappy's Land? What's that?
It's like a kids show that'd be on Disney or one of those channels, like public access channels. And it had this guy named Pappy who had a workshop, and he was an artist. And he'd go on these adventures. And he had like a paintbrush character that would talk, and it was like a puppet, and they like,
the fuck?
Yeah, it was like a kids show, and you do a drawing each show, and Pappy would show you how to draw it.
Oh, okay.
And he's like a badass artist. So the whole idea was the show was about an adventure, going on an adventure to do a drawing.
Right.
And he'd show you how to create a cartoon character or a flower or something. And there was always some epic adventure on this show. So just really fun.
Yeah, no,
as a kid.
Cool.
Very creative.
Good for kids.
Yeah.
It's like Sesame Street.
Yeah. I didn't grow up with a lot of Sesame, but
I didn't really watch.
My dad and mom got me into Pappy's Land. Watching Bob Ross, and we didn't have a lot of channels. We didn't have cable.
I love
we had
that
like
name.
The basic, remember old school basic cable, went to like The
Price is Right.
Channel 49, channel 12,
8, 6,
all the basics.
Yeah, 49.
That's
13.
all I had. That's all we watched. We had the TV with the knob.
The white noise.
The little sound you turn it on, you hear the power up, kind of like.
You could feel the shock of it.
Oh, static, like almost the energy resonate on that TV. Tube. Trippy.
You just put your head on it.
Right? When you're a little kid, you're just watching. You're like.
Those giant TVs that people used to have that were like 300 pounds in their living rooms.
Those DLPs.
I don't know what they were. Wood casings with the speakers built in.
Yeah, I had one. I had a Sony console. We got it from my neighbor. You remember that?
Garage.
Bro, I put that up.
Your manager used to come and be like, "What are you guys doing?"
Oh yeah. Put it on a coffee table. So we had this coffee table cabinet. I put it in my room and had me and my buddy Jeff lift this.
Jeff Jensen?
Yeah. Him and I lifted this like 250, 300 pound Sony console TV, just bulky as fuck. It was a 27-inch with the big speaker grills on the side, just all wood, and we put it up on there, right? And so
heavy.
It was just
unnecessary.
Because if it's on the ground, you'd look down like this when you're playing games. So we were like, all right, well,
yeah, you got to prop it up,
dude. Yeah,
break your back,
I had a cool setup.
Strain your back. Yeah, you got
neck
to, like,
all
the
torqued.
Egyptians did it. Put some like planks down, some water, and just like start like leveraging up on the shelf.
Dude, that was wild.
Maybe not that far.
If it's
stupid.
If it's that heavy.
And then they came out with basic tube TVs, and they were still fucking heavy. The big plastic backs, but they were like this deep.
Oh, the
Just,
DLPs.
dude, and they were so heavy, dude.
Like the big ones, like you're talking about.
I'm not talking about I mean, they were all like just the projection TVs.
Yeah, DLP, digital laser projector.
I thought DLPs
That's
were
what
the mirrors. All the mirrors that shift and like emanate light.
It's the one that has. It's the TVs that are when we first started coming out with flat panels.
Yeah.
They were the ones that had the big backs.
Those were CRTs.
The big bulky DLPs. No, those are DLPs.
Oh, I thought
CRT is just
crystal.
I thought it was like. Yeah, what is it? I thought it was color resolution television or.
It was able to
something.
play like 480p.
But those were like
the blue. They had the blue.
really nice tube TVs is what the CRTs were.
Yeah.
And then from there
they were flat, but they were They were like bulky in the back.
I had one.
Yeah, I had a PC monitor. They were nice.
Oh yeah, that's right. That big one you had.
They were clean.
Dude, they were
resolution. Yeah.
Super nice.
Yeah.
And then you have DLP, and then go into plasma, and then LCD, LED.
OLED.
Now we're OLED, and then Samsung's new quantum dot LED QLED.
QLED.
Ultra colors, dude. Like just
quantum dot.
You can turn off individual colors in the pixels.
Yeah. So black is just the TV's off, basically, in that section.
There's no pixels running for the black.
Yeah.
And then now they can mix different LEDs for the colors. So they have a red LED, a blue, a green, and a yellow LED in the matrix. Little tiny like
in the matrix?
Yeah, that's what they call the whole grid for a TV panel is called the matrix.
Oh.
So in this matrix, they have the 4 LED inside this little, like a cell with 5 LEDs on it. And so now you have a few million of these spread across this whole panel, and you can change any color you want, like dead on.
Damn.
You can mix red LED with a yellow LED and get that right orange. Doing some next level shit. Samsung quantum dot LED or QLED.
So there's gonna be like 8K quantum dot televisions.
Dude. Wait till you see that.
The size of paper, and they're not gonna have a strip that goes to a giant sound bar. It's just gonna be a legit
true wireless setup.
Wireless image.
Yep.
And if it does have a wire, it'll be like a fishing line.
Just a fiber optic line. One fiber optic line going down.
Tiny fiber.
Man, we're living in the future.
We are.
That's scary.
We're getting there.
Transparent.
Robots.
What about in Elon Musk's Teslas in the future? They're all going to have see-through computer displays for the road. Do you know what that means?
What does it mean?
You can display all the information for your car on your windshield.
Oh, that'll be awesome.
GPS line.
Until you crash and your windshield doesn't work. You can't see anything.
Well, then you're done. But, I mean, at that point, it doesn't even matter.
Right.
That'd be just mind-blowing. All this. You can set up your own dashboard, customize.
And not even drive. You're just sitting in it, just like eating a TV dinner, watching iRobot while Will Smith is driving his car in the tunnel.
That's next level.
Yeah.
I don't know about all that though. Never know though. Some guy chilling, eating a big bowl of noodles, and he's just like you're saying, just
driving, watching the movie.
He's just shoveling down noodles. You're like, bro, what are you doing?
Driving next to him, he's like smoking a cigarette and eating noodles in his car. And chairs will be made to where any outside vibration wouldn't affect the chair, so the chair would be still at all times because it would be on like shock absorbers.
So he's just still.
Yeah, so you're just perfectly still, so he doesn't spill his pasta or his noodles.
Just completely
smoking. Watching
oh my god!
Robot. Pulls up to his destination.
Doesn't even have any. He doesn't even use his arms. He's just like this, right? He's just. And there's robotic arms feeding him his cigarette and his food. So he's got noodles coming in on robotic chopsticks over here, and he's smoking he's puffing his cigarette.
A little rod comes out at the side of the door, and has a cigarette pre-attached, and it just like perfectly goes to his mouth. It goes in, and then it just instantly
Hey,
goes.
why a cigarette? Could be a joint.
Could be whatever you can fit on these micro tweezers that hold this object.
Right? Y'all need jumper cables? Cool. Because I left my roach clip at home.
What is that from?
Scary movie.
Oh my
Shorty
God.
pulls up in that Cadillac, foggy, just smoked out. They're baked. He's like, "What's so sad?" And then he didn't have a roach clip for his joint, so he's using his jumper cables.
This is the first scary movie?
Yeah. It's when they're making fun of the
Scream.
No, the other one. I Know What You Did Last Summer, when they hit the body.
Hook. The fisherman.
So after they hit the body, right? Then Shorty rolls up on the highway, and they're like, "Yo, what up, Shorty?" And he's like, "Y'all need jumper cables?" Because they're, look like they're, broke down or something.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Cool, because I left my roach clip at home." And he's using his roach clip. He's using the jumper cables with his joint, and his little joints on jumper cables. Like,
I gotta
taking
watch
a puff.
that again. Dude.
It's so
I have
funny.
To watch that.
Which
right
is
now
good.
It's on you.
Keep it on here real quick, because I wanted to talk about one more thing here. Laser weapons.
Laser weapons?
Yeah, it was. There's an article by Lockheed Martin, or one of the aerospace agencies, working on super high-powered, multi-kilowatt lasers. So that's
Death Star.
That's thousands.
That's the Death Star.
30. They have created 30,000 watt laser.
Shoot the moon.
30,000 watts. 30 kilowatt. 1 kilowatt is 1,000 watts. So 30 kilowatt. You know how powerful that is?
Fuck no, I haven't.
Have you seen those 1 watt lasers you can buy that burn through shit?
Oh yeah, like the blue ones and
That's
shit.
1 watt.
Damn.
I think 30,000.
Yeah, that's instant hole through your body.
They showed it shooting missiles down. Got fired a rocket, blew it up in under 30 seconds.
Damn.
Just focus that beam of high energy concentrated through a lens. Just
that's what we need.
I was like, damn.
That's what we need. Air defense.
We need multiple of those too that can like
deter
target 4 or 5, 20
15.
missiles.
Who knows?
Because these nuclear warheads, or the rocket, the missile part, has like 10 to 12 nuclear warheads on it. So one rocket can shoot 10 nuclear bombs.
Fuck.
Pre-targeted on their own destination. That's what we have on the subs, the nuclear submarines. That's scary.
And on that note,
he's like, we're gonna wrap it up.
We're gonna wrap it up.
Are we?
Yes, I think it's a good spot for. I gotta get stuff done.
No doubt. That's cool. That was fun though.
You can come with me. I'm just gonna do a couple things.
Why not?
Yeah.
Oh, I had fun. Well, hope you guys enjoyed this one. We had fun. And number 8. Yeah.
Yeah. Follow Bob, Film Jedi, right?
Yeah. Well, you can go ahead. That's just going to be my review page. I want to get a legit page for this podcast. So we upload all our episodes to that page. People can follow that page or follow our Facebook page. I want to get it all dialed. So I'm still in the process of...
You can still follow him, though. Follow him.
Yes. Please follow. Give me a subscribe. Check out some of the other videos. Not a lot right now, but
I'm at MW
hopefully get some more.
But I'm going to be changing mine as well because someone else apparently has.
Yeah, we'll come up with something cool for you, like something catchy but fun and has to do with what your content is. Yeah. So but, really just focus on good content, like creative, reviews, video games, that whole vibe.
Conversation.
So, yeah. Oh, so, I mean, that'll be fun to do that, plus get my channel going and then have the podcast channel and really
I'm going to be posting a lot of videos of Battlefield 1 gameplay, and you can get me on like Instagram. I'm at mw.hunter105, and then if you are into playing with me as far as Battlefield and PlayerUnknown, I'm Hunter105 on Origin and on Steam, so you can find me on there.
Hunter105?
Yeah. Origin is XX Hunter105XX. And then Steam is just Hunter 105. So if you want
For
to play with me,
Player Unknown,
PlayerUnknown Battleground,
Battlefield, Battlefront,
I don't have Battlefront yet, but that's
soon?
maybe. I also got the Universe Sandbox, which is like a cool thing. I'm gonna probably upload some videos of that, just some universe simulation stuff.
Fuck
Some
yeah.
asteroids crashing into planets and
I want to do a
good stuff.
Stranger Things review of season 2. It'd be kind of fun. Talk
That'd be
about
cool.
what we thought about it. You know,
Yeah.
you could probably help if you want. It'd be fun.
Be down.
Just like make a little video talking about it, breaking it down.
Be down.
Post that because I, through Film Jedi, I want to make it, just good knowledge about films and the lore, and we can go into different movies like Lord of the Rings or whatever. So
Yeah.
branch around
Lord
to
of the
Star
Rings would be
Wars to the fairy tale films to action films, and that'd be fun.
That would be
I'm
fun.
gonna do a review for that, and then for Thor, once I go see Thor Ragnarok.
Sweet.
So yeah, Film Jedi, Hunter 105.
Yeah, mw.hunter105 on Instagram. If you wanna hit us up, that would be awesome. Follow us, subscribe to us, support us.
Next time.
If
We'll be
not,
back.
whatever. Show us some love. Keep watching. Tune in for more.
For more
What
podcasts.
is it, episode 8?
Next time.
Episode 8 next time.
Number 8. Kobe Bryant.
Kobe Bryant.
Thanks for tuning into this episode of the S.M.A.R.T podcast. If you guys enjoyed that, please give it a like, hit the subscribe button and the little bell notification, and you'll be updated when we go live next time. And until then, keep your brain entertained with the S.M.A.R.T podcast.